I feel like you always have a pillow to hold. Oh my gosh, don't look. You can't look at them.
Okay.
You can't look at them. Okay, I feel like you always have a pillow to hold, and I don't. So I brought my little guy today. This is my little guy.
Aww.
Do you remember his name?
Cute. No.
It's okay.
Did you ever tell me his name?
I think so. His name is Pinku Pinku.
Oh my god.
Does that take you back?
Whoa. That's... Oh my god, I just had a flashback.
Yeah, that's his name. Look at him. He's so big.
Thank you. How cute.
He's joining us today for what I think will cause a rift in our friendship.
Wait, okay, so listen. Cheli and I, if there's one thing we love, it's to argue.
That's not true at all.
No, I'm just kidding.
You and I will pause between everything we're gonna do today, and we're gonna be like, "Are we okay?
Are we okay?
Do we have to do a bonding exercise?"
That's so true.
Cut to one of us like doing the trust fall.
That's true, we don't. But just for the video.
No, we love arguing.
Just for the video, okay?
All the time.
We love arguing. We love arguing, we love fighting, and we love being right.
Oh, so Pisces of us.
So Pisces. I feel like when people know that we're Pisces, they're like, yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
see
a lot
it.
of sense.
I think this is a good change, though. Cut to the last few episodes. I think it was a while back. We kept doing back-to-back me sobbing from every book we read. So I feel like this...
You didn't actually sob, though.
Oh, my gosh. They didn't see. They didn't see behind the scenes. I'm never going to show weakness.
No?
So what if a man watches? I don't want him to know I cry.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Heck no. Today, we are going to argue, though. I think it's a good change of pace. I think
we
would
need to
like-
take this seriously.
Yes,
Like, we need to take a stand.
I would like, though, that if people are watching,
Pause the video.
and I want you to comment if we're right, if you agree with us, because I feel like you and I are going to argue with some of these, because I chose some ones that I know I love, but you hate. So
God.
I tried keeping it,
I'm
pretty
so
equal.
excited. I can't wait to see the ones that I hate. What about, did you pick ones that you don't love?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So we're doing trope versus trope.
Mhm.
I did just bring this really old whiteboard that I've had for years. You know how old this is? It's
No.
6 years old. I
Oh,
keep my
so
stuff.
Old. All the 6-year-olds out
All
there,
the-
you're so old.
Go ahead, comment, like, subscribe if you're 6.
Please get out of here, actually.
I know.
They're probably playing Minecraft. Or something.
This is an old whiteboard that I think I made. Sorry, I think I made better. I made it better because I
Okay.
added. Thank you. No, I added 11 tropes to combat with 11 tropes.
Oh, my 11.
So
That's
11 versus
uneven, but okay.
22. 11 versus 11.
Oh, my God. Your brain is so big.
So there's a lot of tropes we're going to discuss today, and we need to see which is the best trope.
Okay.
But before we start, can we just agree right now? You got to pinky promise me this. We're not going to do the Kim Kardashian thing where it's like John Mayer.
People are dying. Oh.
Oh. No, the John Mayer? No, I picked John Mayer.
John Mayer?
Kim.
Dude, my God, have you seen that one video of, God, I don't know how to describe it. It was basically like someone asking, like, do you prefer Lady Gaga or Beyonce? What about Beyonce or Rihanna? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this diva was like, she would like swap so quick. I was like, who is this diva? I love her. She has love for everyone.
I get it.
Anyway, okay, before we get started, we do have book clubs.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Please follow our book clubs at the Book Fix Pod. It's available in Fable and in Goodreads. And then we discuss whatever book we chose at the end of the month here.
Thank you. If you want to find our book clubs in an easier way, you can also just visit our link tree because we also have a link to all of our social media and our Google Forms if you want to recommend us a book at linktr.ee/thebookfix.
This month is going to be Enchantra by Kaylee Smith.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I better eat that up because what if it disappoints?
No, don't say that.
It could.
Don't say that. Maybe follow our book clubs to see how we're feeling. Okay. So are you ready to... Wait, hold on.
I don't want to fight.
You should clickbait this like Yajaira walks out. I know. I love it. Keep it, clip it. Okay. I didn't look shocked enough. Okay, so do you think deciding what the best trope in all of romance?
Oh, there's gonna be one winner.
One winner.
Oh shit.
Do you think that can fix your life?
I think it can fix my life, but I think it might break our friendship.
That's okay. Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast that fixes lives one trope at a time. I'm your host, Cheli.
And I'm your host, Yajaira.
And I feel like we should just get started.
Okay, I'm excited.
So I don't know how this is going to work.
Me neither.
Because what if the one behind one of them is the one,
Okay.
but we just never get to it because we John Mayer'd out?
No. We're not going to John Mayer'd.
We're not going to John Mayer'd. Okay.
What if they don't even know what the hell we're talking about?
I know.
There's a video of Ellen DeGeneres asking Kourtney Kardashian.
Oh, it's Courtney? I thought it was Kim.
No.
Oh, it is
Kardashian.
Courtney.
Where she's asking her, like, oh, would you rather date this guy or this guy? And she kept picking John Mayer. So
Yes, that's not going to happen. This is going to take our whole 45 minutes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just get started. I did choose a cursive font because I thought it was cute. So trope versus trope. Our first two is amnesia versus taboo relationship.
Oh, God.
They're both really bad.
They're both so... I hate the amnesia trope.
I do too. For some reason,
much.
I thought you were going to like it. I wasn't sure. But it just feels like you wasted plot. Like you built a character.
You built a relationship
Yes.
for this bitch to be like, wait, I don't love you no more. Although I will say, the one time that I did think it really, really worked was the one with Channing Tatum, the movie with Channing Tatum and Rachel McAdams. Oh my God, what is the title? Oh, I can't look it up.
Okay.
I think it's a Nicholas Sparks book.
Okay.
Where they were a married couple and then...
Oh, yes. Oh my God.
Do you remember?
That's one of my friend's favorite movies.
Do you remember the name?
No, I don't. Maybe put a picture of that here.
But what if they're just listening to us?
Watch us. What are you doing just listening? Okay, go ahead and look it up.
Channing Tatum, Rachel McAdams movie. Thank you. The Vow.
The Vow.
Okay, so in The Vow, basically, like, they were kissing in a car, and then somebody rams into them because I think it was snowing or something.
Yeah.
And then she forgets their whole relationship. So that is kind of beautiful because he was so patient with her.
But hear me out, okay? I don't want to experience...
Do you have an example?
My examples are fan fiction. Because with fan fiction that I've read they love the amnesia trope. Because mostly with it, right after the amnesia happens, it's literally like, I'm starting from square one, but I'm patient. And I'm like, I don't want to start from square one.
It kind of feels like a cop-out. Like, oh, we just want to do over just because, you know what? I didn't love how I did it the first time. Watch me make them fall in love again.
I don't know how I feel about it. I do know, though, out of both of them. So taboo relationships, what would that entail?
Taboo relationships would be like Credence by Penelope Douglas, where, you know, she loses her parents, and then her tío calls her up and is like, hey, mija.
You ever seen a montaña?
You ever seen a mountain girl? And, you know, basically adopts her. Doesn't actually adopt her, but just has her live with him. And then she ends up falling in love with the cousins and the uncle. That's disgusting.
I can't. I can't do taboo relationships.
Did you hear? Oh my God, this is the perfect time for us to talk about it. Did you hear about the taboo relationship that came out recently? I sent it to you.
Which one?
Shelly doesn't answer my text messages.
I'm so sorry.
See, I sent you a book that I don't know if it was ever actually released, but it was released for people to like ARC read it, whatever, ARC review it. And essentially, like, trigger warning, I don't want to give too much of it because it's actually so disgusting. I don't know how it even made it. Oh my gosh, you're building it up. How it even made it that far. But the title of the book was called, like, Daddy's Toy. And it had, like, building blocks. You know, the kids' building blocks? Oh,
what is it about?
And in the summary, it had the girl's point of view and the guy's point of view together, right? Well, separate, but you know what I mean. And in the girl's point of view, it was very like, oh, she's young. Like she's a child.
Oh, God.
Where she would be like, oh, I just want daddy's best friend to be my daddy. And I'm going to save you the nasty parts of it. But, right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back.
And then in the guy's point of view, it was so like, oh, she's finally 18.
No.
But in the actual story, I only know this because somebody reviewed it and pointed this part out. This guy had noticed this girl, this baby, when she was 3. Like, that was when he noticed her. So it was so disgusting. So disgusting. So and the girl was arrested, actually. The author. Okay.
Oh my God. Wait, you can't just throw that. You what? Why?
What do you mean why? What do you mean what? I don't want to spread misinformation, but I'm pretty sure that she had things with. She had
oh my God. So what you're saying right now, it sounds like we don't want taboo relationships.
You never heard about that?
No.
I sent you stuff
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I do see that you send me things and sometimes I just don't answer.
And sometimes I just ignore them.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get better at it.
I would take amnesia over taboo relationships.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too. Okay, so taboo relationships is out. Oh. What about amnesia versus enemies to lovers? We already know.
How are you going to compare art to a cop-out?
I totally feel you because enemies to lovers, I remember when we started this podcast, I was more of a friends to lovers type girl. And I'm a switcher. I've switched. I feel like we've read so many stories in which it seems like the enemy has more heart than sometimes the hero does or the other. And I'm there for that.
I'm there for it too because I feel like I like how you kind of have to build that relationship because friends to lovers to me is kind of like, oh, they already have an established relationship and it's like, okay, so I missed the beginning portions of it.
I agree, but I will say this has to be done right.
Oh, yes.
Because I don't want an enemy that already likes you. You know, I want them to start off enemies.
And they love doing that sometimes where it's like, oh, it's just miscommunication and one does love you, but you just don't know
then it's just the miscommunication trope.
Exactly.
That's different. I feel like enemies to lovers has to start with enemies and then some form of respect for the other, you know?
Yes, I completely agree. Okay, enemies to lovers. Next.
Yes? Okay.
We're going to be here all night.
Enemies to lovers versus soulmates. This one's a very you-centric.
Oh, yeah, this right here is really me.
I was going to write also for soulmates, fated mates.
I do love the soulmate trope, but can I say, I feel like a lot of them don't do it that well.
But, okay, I agree with you because we've read some stories where the soulmate doesn't really feel like a soulmate.
Or it's kind of just like thrown in there. Oh my God, which one was it? Where like we were already liking this relationship and then afterwards it was like, oh no, they're soulmates.
Because I'm only thinking about Quicksilver right now.
Oh, Quicksilver.
Because that wasn't a well done one.
Yes, I agree with you.
It feels...
It kind of just felt like, oh, they're more than soulmates. They're God-mated. It's like, okay.
I really like it, though, that when soulmates is introduced or fated mates is introduced, it needs to feel to me that this isn't the only reason they're together. Yes. It needs to feel like they already knew that they were going to end up together.
Yes, I agree with you. Because then you kind of get to a point where it's like, okay, so then do we love each other just because we have to? You know? I agree with you. But I would choose enemies to lovers.
Really? I really like soulmates.
Do you?
I do. I feel like
I don't remember any time you really liked it.
You have been the one that likes it most. But the stories that I like do have soulmates in it.
But can we agree that we have enjoyed more enemies to lovers versus soulmate books that we've read?
Queen, you've got me. Okay, fine. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Enemies to lovers. Let's not John Mayer'd this. Okay, next one is enemies to lovers, and this is mine. The Bodyguard.
The Bodyguard.
For the trope is that you fall in love with the person who's like sworn to protect you but can't be with you, type thing. No, what are you saying?
No. I'm trying to think of an example of like when we've seen that.
I see it more in like dated things. So when it has to do with, oh my gosh, what was that show we watched?
Oh my god,
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
Yeah. Well, she didn't end up with him at all, but the night guy. I love that trope where it's like all you could really do is watch, but you can't be with them. I'm into
That's
that.
a horrible example because that guy's a bitch.
Oh, well, I never finished. We finished.
That guy's a bitch.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, wait. Spoiler.
I'm trying to think of one. I can't.
I really like the bodyguard trope. But out of both?
You like it because of the tension. Like
I love the tension.
I really like you, but I'm just here to protect you.
I'm just one guy.
I'm just one guy.
I love it.
I don't think I've read enough of The Bodyguard, but I do think that it would have really nice tension.
You want me to get rid of him? I could tell.
No.
I could tell. It's okay, Queen.
I don't want to John Mayer this. Give me a
No, it's
good
okay.
one.
It's okay because I think the other one's good too. Enemies to lovers versus arranged marriage.
Oh my god, arranged marriage can be so juicy.
So also forced proximity kind of goes with this.
Yeah. I like the books that we've read that have arranged marriage. Some of them. Well, not all of them have been great, but.
Well, a good one that I thought of when I put this one is The Bridge Kingdom.
Oh, dude,
which we both really liked.
Good.
I think that was the first time I saw it done well because it was a mix of both arranged marriage and enemies to lovers on her side.
Yeah.
So I really like I like the idea of forced proximity when both of the parties are very consensual with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that's the issue with arranged marriage sometimes where I don't know. It just feels like it's too quick.
I don't think I've seen one where it feels too quick. Well,
we've read so many books.
The other one I really enjoyed was King of Battle and Blood.
I remember that one.
Also had arranged marriage. So freaking good. So juicy. You know what? These kind of do go hand in hand, though.
I would rather arranged marriage
Mm-hmm.
because I love it so much from what we've read so far.
There was one that we did not like. Do you remember?
No.
The mafia one?
Oh my, the guy that runs in the beach with his suit? Are you talking about that one?
No. That was
wait, which one?
That was not arranged marriage.
Was that not arranged? Okay,
No.
wait, which mafia one? We've read so many books.
The one where in the cover it's like undoing her
oh my gosh.
top. Is it a corset? I don't think it's a corset. Well, it might be a corset.
I see it in my mind, and she was really young.
Mm-hmm.
And
he
yes,
he did not force himself on her.
I do remember because shout out to the person who left us a comment saying that we got to give book 2 a chance. We weren't going to.
we were not vibing with it. I don't remember the name of the book.
I remember the cover.
I'll post the cover.
I thought you were gonna say, but I'll pose to show you how it looks like.
Yeah, like this.
It was like, I love that. Arranged marriage.
I would pick arranged marriage because we've read some really, really juicy ones. I know everyone out there is screaming, crying, throwing up, but there's so many tropes, okay?
Okay.
We don't want to John Mayer this.
This next one, I feel like it's for me. It's for me and all the girls out there that get it. Job and office romances versus arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage.
No, the tension in job and office romances.
The only one that I can think of is The Hating Game.
That's the first one that came to mind.
Spanish love deception?
Can I ask you something? Sorry, we're going to talk about something controversial. When The Hating Game came out, Sally Thorne, that's her name, right?
Yes, I think so.
I think it is. The original version of The Hating Game had the main guy saying a slur. And
oh my god, it's all coming back to me.
It was the R slur.
To who?
I don't remember the context. I remember reading it, but I think it was like more towards a situation, but he was kind of talking to her when he was saying it. And she took it out afterwards. And I think the argument that some people were having were like, no, she's not saying the R slur. He's saying it. What are your thoughts on that?
I just feel like we don't need to say those slurs. Like, we don't need to. I do commend her for taking it out because she could have just not. But also, how did it get that far?
But that's like another thing too, because I feel a certain way when authors keep fixing their book after it was already published. You know? It feels like disingenuous. Like you had to have looked at this and been like, this is the final copy. I'm good with it. And to me, I kind of understand the sentiment of like, no, it's the character saying that. But I don't want him to. I don't want that.
I also think about like, even just like in shows, books too, of course, where back then, like what sort of things would they say that would be kind of like uncomfortable now? I don't know. I don't like that it was in the book.
Yep.
I didn't even know about that until you had told me on one random day, like way after.
It's because I loved the hating game.
You did.
You
slept so late that night when you were reading it.
I did.
And you had work. And
I went to work still thinking about the hating game. I really like office and job romances.
Okay.
But I do like arranged marriage. I feel like we've become fantasy girlies without even trying to become fantasy girlies.
Yeah, we really have.
It's okay. Okay, our next one is going to be arranged marriage versus mafia and royalty.
Why would you put mafia and royalty together?
Because that trope, when I saw this, it was like all of the mafia, royalty, gangs, and like a bunch of others.
I would not compare mafia and royalty.
I wouldn't either, but the list I saw, that's what they said. And I kept it like that because I'm kind of thinking of like someone with a lot of money. Loving someone with maybe
I would
not a lot of money.
Someone who's broke. I would say mafia and royalty. Yeah.
No, why?
I would. What do you mean why?
You don't like mafia romances, do you?
I don't like mafia, but you put royalty with it.
Okay, so if we were to cover...
Who wrote this?
Wait, if we were to cover mafia, you prefer royalty over arranged marriage?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's more juicy. It's fun. It's exciting. Okay. It's something different. The person is... Okay, see, now I'm getting confused because like arranged marriage with royalty, I'm like thinking like this person is in a whole new world, you know?
Yeah. I kind of get what you're going for. I'm trying to think of one where it's not arranged marriage, but still royalty. Well, I really like when, I didn't put it on here, but it kind of goes with royalty. When someone falls in love with royalty, but they don't know they're royalty.
Oh, yes. That's the secret.
I eat it up.
Secret billionaire or whatever.
I eat it up.
I forget what the name of the trope is, but
Crazy Rich Asians. It makes me think of that.
Dude, Crazy Rich Asians was so good. Anyway, yes, I pick royalty.
But not mafia.
Not mafia.
Okay, I'll tear this in half after. Okay, mafia and royalty versus the bully romance.
Why would you pick the bully romance? Oh, okay, whatever.
So let's talk about how much we hate the bully romance.
I don't understand. I just kind of feel concerned.
One of the funniest moments I feel like in my life was when we talked about Bully by Penelope Douglas. Because I think about that scene where he's sitting in the car with her and I forget his name. Jared? I don't know. Tiernan?
I think you're right. I think it was Jared.
So he's in the car with her and he's driving and he's like, you don't get me. I'm just crazy like that. I'm so crazy. Look at this. And it's nighttime and I think he turns off the lights.
The headlights of
the car. Mm-hmm. Very Martha Stewart. And she's done that before.
Really?
She did like a 2 truths, 1 lie. Uh-huh. And one of them was like, sometimes I like turn off the lights to my car just to feel again. Live
dangerously. Oh my God, Martha.
I think it was that. I might be totally off. But I think about that and I just think about how much joy it brought me to talk about that book because of how much we both equally hated it.
I just feel like, aren't you embarrassed? This man treated you like shit and you're going to fall in love with him anyway? I have too much pride. I can't do it. No.
You know what?
The moment someone says anything mean to me,
I'm out.
I'm done. Bye.
I don't know if you get the same thing on Instagram that I do, but have you seen, it's like these little like soap opera like videos that are filmed in like phone size.
Okay.
And they're really badly like acted, but I think that's the point. And there's one that keeps going around Instagram of this girl who's plus size who moves to a school and this guy's automatically mean to her. And then you hear the narrator say like, but she didn't know this is when he fell in love. And like the whole point of it is like, I guess his friend is the nice guy and is trying to get with her, but he's like, don't you get it? He's only trying to get with you because you're fat. It's like, yeah, but he's nice to me and you're not. It's like, no, you don't know how to read people correctly.
You know what?
Like,
I think people like the bully romance because they think it's better that you're authentically yourself. Like, you're showing me your worst part, so it's like, oh, it's not a surprise then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus, like, for example, with Bully by Penelope Douglas, when she had that other guy, and that other guy turned out to be, like, not great. It was like, oh, but see, Jared is better because he's always shown his true colors.
I'm not here for that. That's too convoluted. I'm not here for, no, don't you see? He only treats people poorly when he likes them. No.
That's so, like, juvenile. I don't like it.
That is juvenile.
Don't like it. Bully romance. Get it out.
Okay.
You know what? Tear it up.
Oh my gosh. The next one's not that great either.
Chew it up.
Royalty. I'm just saying royalty. Versus second chances.
Oh, God, I hate second chances.
Let's just go ahead and...
No, but let's talk about it a little bit.
Okay, second chances. Why do you hate it?
It's kind of similar, no? Why you had this whole relationship with someone, I'm assuming it ended badly, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, wait, I'm wealthy now, or I'm in a better place now, or now I'm ready for a relationship.
Yeah, it feels like a commitment thing.
Yeah, I don't like that. It makes me feel icky. I think about that one. Did you ever see that one trailer? No idea what the movie title is. Comment down below if you know what it is. Where this girl dated this guy when they were young. He ended up leaving because he went to go be like a country star singer or something. Yeah. And then she ended up having a baby, but he never knew about the baby. And then I think the baby is like a teenager or at least like a young child.
Okay.
And then he comes back to the small town. He's like, oh my God, wait. I still love her though.
Oh my God.
I think that would be second chance, right?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I'm not a fan of it either. I used to be, because I used to like the idea of like them falling in love again. Mm-hmm. But now being an adult, I wouldn't give someone a second chance.
No, me neither.
So I'm good.
As you can tell, we have very little patience.
We're Pisces.
We don't have time.
Okay, wait, this next one's good. Royalty. Sorry, I keep not saying mafia, but you know why. Royalty versus...
Redacted.
Beauty and the Beast.
Trope. That's a trope?
Apparently. So it's when one of them is a little...
ugly?
No, more like they're seen as monsters. Not... It doesn't have to be appearance, but like it could be just how they're interpreted.
Oh, like a morally gray character.
Yes.
And she's the beauty.
She's the beauty.
That will fix him.
As Kai said in our favorite book by Lauren Roberts, sometimes the beast doesn't get the beauty.
Like the beast doesn't get the beauty.
He gets it. I don't
know if
really like... No, because a good example of this would be... A good example of this is the Carissa Broadbent Songbird one, because Asar and Misha, Asar is seen kind of like heartless by her. Mm. So that would be a Beauty and the Beast trope because he's seen as something else that cannot be loved. You know what I mean? Mm. That's a good example of it. And I love that. I love it. I eat it up.
I'm trying so hard. I know that there are so many with that example, but for some reason, my mind is so blank right now.
Even the Bridge Kingdom would be an example of the Beauty and the Beast trope because the main guy, Aaron, he's
misunderstood.
I know, but he's seen as like just heartless at the beginning.
Okay, I would say out of these two, I do love the Beauty and the Beast trope because I just feel like it's because I don't like the I can fix him trope, but that feels more toxic. You know what I mean? Like, that feels like we're going in a different direction.
Can I just say?
Why are you crying?
I just remembered a fan fiction I read when I was like 17. There was this one fan fiction I read where if someone finds it, I'll be surprised because I haven't been able to find it.
Please comment it down below.
Actually, don't find it because then you'll know what ship it is and you're going to judge me. Okay, so there was this one fanfic I read a long time ago where one of them was like a ballerino. And it was two guys. So one of them's a ballerino and the other guy, I think he is just like the house cleaner. So this ballerino had like a very bad accident and has like a scar that runs down their face and down their chest. It was like, I think they broke glass and it just ended up very poorly.
Okay.
And because they basically lost everything, they couldn't continue dancing anymore because they injured their hip or whatever. They're just very angry at the world. And they keep getting rid of their house cleaners because all of them keep going like, he's horrible. He's just so mean. And I don't get it. And it's just really, it was just seeing this person start to come to terms with like, no, I'm still me though. Like, that's okay. It might, physically, I might not be there anymore, but I'm still me. And I think about that all the time. I'm never going to find it. I think the author took it down. You ever have those moments?
Yes, and it's tragic.
You try to look back and you can't find it.
Your fanfic reminded me of Beastly.
Okay, first of all, fix what you said. Not my fanfic.
The fanfic you just talked about reminded me of Beastly. Did you ever see that one? The one with Vanessa Hudgens?
I remember. Oh, yes, I did.
That's what it's reminding me of.
Oh my gosh. They copied it. I just watched Beastly and I was just so into it. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Beauty and the Beast.
That's what we said.
Okay.
Yes.
And now it's versus Sunshine, Grumpy X Sunshine.
It's kind of the same thing, no?
It is kind of the same thing. I feel like this, though, I vibe with a lot more. Just if I'm going to look for a book and I'm putting in the trope, I am going to write Grumpy X Sunshine.
Yeah.
Not Beauty and the Beast, because then I'll just get Beauty and the Beast retellings. And you know where that goes.
There's too many Beauty and the Beast. I thought that's what this trope was, because there was just so many retellings.
Yep. I'm going to let her go.
Yeah, let that one go. Grumpy Sunshine wins. Next.
Grumpy X Sunshine versus Holiday Romances. Can I just say...
Literally no competition at all.
I know Grumpy X Sunshine's going to win, but can you think of any holiday romances that you really enjoyed?
Recently... Why do I feel like Lindsay Lohan was in one recently? Where... Oh, God, I don't remember. I feel like she also had amnesia because she was in like some sort of accident. She was so confused the whole time. That one was pretty fun to watch.
I really liked...
I can't really think of any, to be honest. I mean, they all kind of like meshed together.
I don't know if it was a holiday romance. I feel like it was because when I'm remembering it, it feels like it was. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I think it was a holiday romance. But I really like... Because I feel like holiday romances, it's always someone who's coming from like a big town, big job. And it's like, oh, holidays, I hate them.
Oh my God, Vanessa Hudgens did one. Did a holiday romance that were so good. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, they're a little cringy. Yes, they're predictable. I don't care.
But they're good.
I eat them up.
Me too.
It was like, she was a chef and then she had a twin sister or a doppelganger.
Yes. And they switch.
And they switched roles.
They do a switch.
So good.
Vanessa.
Oh, Vanessa. Queen, where are you? I need the holiday romances.
Okay, so sorry, but we are going to choose Grump X Sunshine. What about Grumpy X Sunshine and Insta Love?
I am so over Insta Love. We have had the worst luck recently. Yeah. Where all of the romances that we've been reading have all been Insta Love. They lock eyes and they're like, that's my girl.
Can I ask you a question?
That's my man.
That's mine. Can I ask you a question though?
Of course, go ahead.
When you were younger and you and I were both reading a lot of fan fiction.
Back in the good old days. When we had time. Yes. Do
you think there was a moment where you did like Insta Love?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Insta Love is so Disney coded. Like it's so princessy vibe where it's like, oh, the prince just knew that this was love, that this was the love of his life. Of course, I liked it at one point, but you know, if I'm gonna read a book, I would rather have that pining. I want to have that slow burn of will they, won't they? But of course, they will.
Yes,
eventually.
Because I like the idea of not knowing if they will choose each other. Like, of course, I know. I'm reading a book. I know where it's going to end. But I like the idea of there being doubt sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
But yes, of course, I did used to like Insta Love. But I think I'm at a point where I'm just
not as genuine.
I'm just so tired. I'm tired.
Okay.
Next.
Grumpy X Sunshine and Boss and Employee. This is kind of office romance. I'm sorry, it's just what was on the list.
It's the same as the office romance.
I'm also not down. I don't like when people use their power against someone. Sorry. Does that make me wrong?
Don't get me wrong. It could be juicy, but it's not. I would rather read a Grumpy Ex Sunshine book.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we might have John Mayer'd this.
No. We're not going to John Mayer'd this.
No, we're on the last one. And I do want to talk about this one because this is such an old trope. Grumpy Ex Sunshine and the bet. So apparently it's a trope. It's a trope where like
after?
Yes. That's a trope apparently. Where it was just all a bet. I didn't actually like you, but wait, I do kind of like you now.
But then through the bet, we fall in love. Course.
Can I say I like this when it's done right? When it's like I feel the tension of the person going like, man, it was all a bet and I shouldn't have done that. But like, how do I bring it up to them organically?
Yeah.
You know?
And they never do until it's too late.
They never do.
I can't think of another example besides after.
Me neither, because it feels very fanficky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
And I was eating it up back then.
Fanfics, yes.
I kind of like it though. I feel like I like it if it's done right. And I wish it was done more.
You know what? Let's just pick it so we can keep going.
Okay. I was going to... Okay, well, whatever.
Unless you want to move them down.
That's what I was going to do. Should I?
Yeah, just move them down.
Okay, no one look. Close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes.
Okay.
Can you, like, black out the camera?
Oh, my God.
Okay. I picked some hoping that we wouldn't John Mayer it, but I'm sorry we did. So we're going to keep picking the top one. Grumpy Ex Sunshine and Step-Sibling Crush.
Step-sibling crush? Oh my God, we were on a step-sibling crusade.
No.
So, Dream Girl drama.
Yes.
Culpa tuya, culpa mía, culpa nuestra.
I'm sorry, but kind of...
Oh my God, don't say that!
Bleep out the name of the book.
I'm going to redact that because it's still... You know what? Whatever. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. I'm not down. That's gross. That's gross to me. But
I just feel like, okay, yes, I understand that there's like tension.
Yes. I'm okay with letting Step-Sibling Crush go. I think we need to move on from it.
I don't even want to look at it.
Please don't fall in love with your step-sibling. Okay. Next one is Grumpy Ex Sunshine. And didn't I already do Insta Love?
You did.
Okay.
You just wanted to do it again.
I'm getting rid of her. Grumpy Ex Sunshine and Possessive Partner Jealousy.
That's a trope?
Jealousy apparently is called, it falls in that
Possessive
sense.
Partner.
I'm not there for it. I love jealousy when it's in books and it's done well. I don't want someone owning me.
I can't. Oh,
you can't hold me down.
I guess After by Anna Todd would be an example. I can't think of
anytime I think of this, I think of books we definitely did not like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the possessive partner trope.
Okay, it's gone. Best friend's older brother versus Grumpy Ex Sunshine. I feel like the ones down here aren't good. We're gonna John Mayer this again.
Best friend, older brother. No, I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfy. I don't like it. Oh, that's Twisted Hate, right?
Yes. Also,
no.
Wait.
Twisted Love.
Also, best Thanksgiving romance, Stuffed. Do you remember Stuffed?
That's the only Thanksgiving romance we've ever read, and
I think that's the only Thanksgiving romance that exists.
That's so bad. Don't recommend that. No, I don't like this one. Next.
I feel like Grumpy Ex Sunshine.
I don't want to John Mayer this, but
okay. You want me to pull from the back?
Yes.
Until there's only one left.
Yes.
Grumpy Ex Sunshine or Forced Proximity. It goes back to arranged marriage, but they're not married. They just have to be together.
Okay, I kind of do really like it because, you're going on a quest together.
Mm-hmm,
you're having to go on an adventure
I do eat that
by force.
I do eat that
I do eat that out too. So I would say forced proximity.
I agree. Okay. Last one.
I guess we didn't really fight much.
I know, because we're not fighters. We already know what we're choosing, but let's entertain the fact. Love triangle.
You didn't do lovers to friends to lovers.
No, I didn't on purpose because I knew what you were going to say. You were going to say no. Forced proximity and love triangle. Have you ever really? Okay, no, you're too good at acting. Did you see how much I believe believed it for a second.
Let me give you the best examples of love triangles.
Okay,
ready?
go.
These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. Lexi, girl, you got me. You got me so good. Twilight, obviously iconic. Shatter Me.
Yes. Yeah. One side of the triangle was very non-existent.
Was very short, but it's okay. No one cares.
Okay.
Shadow and Bone.
Woven Kingdom.
Oh my god, that is such a good love triangle. You're
okay with love triangles as long as it's not brothers.
I hate when they do love triangles with siblings. Like, why? There's
Yeah.
so many people in the world. Stop pitting two siblings against each other.
I was going to say forced proximity, but you keep bringing up bangers.
Love triangle is so juicy, but it's so funny because I don't want it to win.
Really? I kind of like love triangles.
We don't really seek out love triangles, though.
No, we don't. Well, because you remember what I told you? Okay, go ahead.
The Inheritance Games. Remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
Shout out.
I remember I told you once. Sorry, I'm going to hold space with you. Okay. I remember once I told you that the reason love triangles stress me out is because I always choose the wrong one.
Well, choose better. Choose better. I don't know.
Gagged. Okay, I guess we just stay there.
Another good love triangle. The vampire one. I've talked about it before. Demon. No, vampire night.
Vampire. Oh my gosh, that's old. It's not that old, Queen. It's that Kevin Hart meme.
Hunger Games. Is that a love triangle?
Yes, that is a love triangle. Oh, Hunger Games. Don't even get me started. I want love triangle to win. I think that
there's just been so much art that has come out with love triangles that it's hard for me to advocate for forced proximity. What's a forced proximity that we really liked?
Songbird, because Asar and Misha are kind of forced to go on this journey together.
Songbird by Carissa Broadbent.
Yes. Your face. I'm sorry, I'm an empath. What's up?
No, 1.5? Well, no. 0.5? What is it?
Of Carissa Broadbent's? With Vale and Lilith?
Yes! Remember that one? Fuck, I don't remember.
It was called something roses.
Scorched Roses.
6 Scorched Roses.
So good! Oh my god, that was a really good forced proximity.
Oh my god, we love both of them. Wow, to think that we didn't John Mayer'd at all. I hope you edit that. You're not gonna edit it out.
I'm gonna edit.
I'm flipping this. I think that out of both, this is hard. I'm gonna say it hurts me more, but I do really like love triangles.
Remember you didn't though.
Yeah, because it hurts and I picked the wrong person. But when I pick the right person, it's okay.
A little win for me.
Tears in my eyes. Won this one. 1-0.
And then there's like a next book coming, so you're like,
oh my god.
Damn.
Well, not to spoil, but I chose wrong for Woven Kingdom. I think I did, unless the next book is different.
It hasn't been confirmed yet.
You know.
No.
You know. Did you see that she released a quote from the next book?
No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to be gagged once it's here in my hands, okay?
Well, okay, you choose. Don't second guess.
Wait, I thought we were fighting.
I'm fighting with myself right now. I'm saying love triangle. I'm saying love triangle.
Is it because I just like gave you so many
Yes,
bangers?
but I do like forced proximity. Man, wait, this is hard.
I like the drama of love triangles, and I like the tension in forced proximity. I would say forced proximity is more us, though.
Did I ever tell you?
We would seek that out more than love triangles.
Did I ever tell you that when I read books, doctors out there, tell me what's wrong with me. When I read
psychologists
books
out there, please comment down below.
When I read books and it gets to me, like I'm either like mortified or extremely happy, or like I just feel a very strong emotion. I feel it in my fingertips.
That's crazy.
Is it? I think it's a superpower.
I'm just kidding. I actually love that for you. I don't feel.
I feel that with.
I kind of wish
love
I would.
triangles.
Can I feel?
It's the worst.
Why can't I? Oh, it's pain.
No, it's not pain, but I feel like.
Is it like when your foot's falling asleep, like that kind of feeling?
No, it kind of feels like someone's doing this to me.
Oh, just gripping
with all my fingertips.
Oh,
but it's because the author has their pull on me. That's them trying to pull me in the butt.
That's really interesting. I wonder if anyone else feels something similar.
Please comment if you know what it is. Please don't comment if it's alarming. Thank you. I don't want bad news.
Don't let me know. I think forced proximity.
Sure. Is that your final answer?
I feel like we would pick that more than love triangles.
I think we would.
Love triangles just kind of fall on our lap, but we seek this one out more. Forced proximity, I mean. Okay.
Okay, I'm okay with that because I think about all of the books that we've read on this podcast, which is several. Oh, we're more than 100 in.
We're almost at 300.
Really? Oh my God! Someone stop.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
I think I'm okay with it. Forced proximity is our winner. What's all this slow clap? You did it. Are you happy with yourself?
We didn't even fight. Wow. Clickbaited again. I'm so sorry. I was willing and ready.
Should we say something controversial that'll make one of us walk off?
Okay, so I am upset with you actually because you didn't put in friends to lovers.
I was going to, but then I was just like, this might be an easy one to take off. But then I put so many.
Instead, you put two Insta Loves and you put two.
I liked it.
You put two office romances.
I just wanted to see what you said about bosses. Is that so wrong?
Not a lot. I don't even think we said anything.
Yeah, I told you that I don't like when people use power against me because I'm not a force to be reckoned with. Thank you. I start crying.
You could have ate with that. Thank you so much for setting that up. That was really, really fun. I enjoyed it. I thought for a second there, I thought we were going to John Mayer'd and only pick Grumpy Eccentric.
But good thing we never did that at all.
We never John Mayer'd it once. Not once.
Yes.
Not once.
Maybe three times, but not once. If you are listening to us in audio form, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, thank you so much. If you could leave a rating of 5 stars and a review recommending us, I would like to do this again, but with something different.
Oh, yes.
Maybe it could be books.
Books
that we both gave 5 stars to, and then we have to pick which one's better. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, that would be so... We should do that.
Okay, never mind. Don't recommend it to us. We just recommended it to ourselves.
But if you have another idea, please let us know. And if you're looking for another way to support us just a little bit more, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/bookfix. But if you're not looking for something that's monthly, we do have a Ko-fi, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you are watching us, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because we post every Tuesday and Thursday. It's been a while, but we did build our background, and that's a really good episode because it's just us talking to each other.
That was really
I feel like we never talk anymore. Thank you.
We don't talk anymore.
We don't talk anymore. Never mind. I don't like that.
We don't talk anymore.
More.
Like we used to do.
But please leave a comment too if you agreed with the winner. Maybe someone out there was like, I don't understand why Bully Romance didn't win.
I don't understand how you could have just like not talked more about amnesia. We could have gone on longer about it.
I'm surprised it won once. Okay.
I know. Over taboo relationships though.
I know. We had to give it to her. If you want to join our book clubs because our book of the month is Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. If you want to join our book clubs on Fable, Goodreads, or check out all of our social medias, or leave us a recommendation through our Google Forms, you could check out our Linktree, linktr.ee/thebookfix. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. We don't talk anymore. Wait.
Wow.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
You sound just like the track.
I sound just like it.
Okay, what is your current fixation? Go.
Wait, hold
quickly.
on. Resident Evil. I'm really into Resident Evil right now.
Okay, I'm really into Hello Kitty Adventure Island.
Island Adventure. Right?
Okay.
Hello Kitty.
Island Adventure.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh, are you playing it?
No, but I looked it up because I'm interested.
You should get it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm currently playing Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways. And I'm scared all the time. I can't even look back anymore without.
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect reason for you to get Hello Kitty. So you can chill.
It's like those memes where someone's watching something scary and it's like a jump scare and then they switch to like Bluey.
They put Bluey on their phone. They're just like,
okay, that's good. That's good because if I get too scared, I could just Hello Kitty it up.
yeah.
Oh my gosh,
And then you can visit my island.
Wait, you can visit? Oh my gosh, this changes everything.